I'm doing the list.
Oh yeah? Then I'm doing your mom.
Come on, Donnie. We already discussed it, and we came to conclusion that Joe is most fit for this list.
Most fit? This old fuck is incompetent and can't do a single thing correctly.
I can throat a sandwich just all right, thank you very much.
Joe, really the sandwich gulper.
Trump could never throat that much.
Yes, I could, idiot.
You mad that I'm the throat goat?
You're not throat goat. I could throat more than you any day.
Donald, you do any other food-related tier list? Give this one to Joe. You may have consumed more candies in general, but this is about trick-or-treating, and as creepy as it is, Joe is the expert because somehow he manages to give out and get candies simultaneously on Halloween evening.
Whatever. I'm just gonna scroll through the DoorDash and order shit from every restaurant in the 10-mile range.
But why would you? Never mind. Okay, Joe, it's your time to shine. First up, you have Three Musketeers.
Oh, yeah, right. So Three Musketeers is quite impactful and one of the most iconic French pieces, but I personally prefer to read some Shakespeare, even though I'm an anti-Stratfordian, and I believe that so-called William Shakespeare was actually just a name holder for Edward de Vere, who really wrote all his pieces instead.
Joe, what the fuck are you talking about? Can you take just one look at the screen before saying some dumb shit? Because one look would tell you that we're talking about the damn candy bar.
Oh, okay, that changes things a bit. C tier.
Could you explain why?
No.
What a way to start the video.
Now we have Airheads, and believe you me, that I give out heads to almost all the kids that come trick-and-treating to my house.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
What is wrong with me giving Airheads to some kids that come trick-and-treating under my door? They also have a wide variety of different candy to choose from, so everyone will find something that will twerk a symphony on their taste buds, so I gotta give it an S tier.
Careful phrasing would go a long way with what you're saying, Joe. I mean, do you even hear yourself when you say stuff like that?
Not really. I have earwax build up, and I even push it in with my Xiaomi earbuds, and it protects me from all the 5G harmful radiation waves that get to your brain through the ear canals. But as a trade-off, I don't hear very well when my Neuralink chip isn't charged, and I forgot to charge it when I was falling asleep in Baron's dorm closet.
In where?
Next up, we have the holy trinity of candy texture, because Almond Boys have the perfect coconut texture. Babe Ruth has that great creamy, nutty mixture. And Butterfinger, well, just bite into one and you'll see how great it feels. Like I just can't help but to pop a chub when I eat one. And I would put them all in S tier if it weren't for the fact that those little almond fucks have that fucking almond. Like I get that it's their thing, and without it they would just be mounds with milk chocolate batter, but I just can't put it any higher than B tier for the other two, though they are S tier.
So you love the fact that Baby Ruth has those bits of nuts in there, but you can't handle almond and almond joys? That doesn't make no damn sense.
Okay, Barry, stop the trolling. You damn well know better than to imply the almonds are in any way, shape, or form at least similar to the goats of nuts, which are peanuts. They are even roasted in Baby Ruth, which makes up for this great crunch and chewability. You really don't know ball with those dumbass takes of yours.
Thanks, Donald. I knew I could count on my blood brother.
Oh, no. Don't you go on thinking that you're on my good side now. You stole this fucking list from me, and I still heard that admission of yours that you were stalking Barron and ignoring the restraining order and somehow bypassing the Secret Service protection. I just couldn't handle Barry absolutely spewing bullshit about some damn candy.
You know you love me, but it's okay. It really is, because we know you're a shy, not-so-little fella that can't admit it on camera. But let's get to the important stuff we have on the screen, and I don't know why candy corn still sits at the #1 in terms of popularity among all the Halloween candy, because it's not all that. I do get nostalgic and think about my school days, where I first tasted these as a child, but thanks to the Industrial Revolution, we have so many better candies now that it deserves a key tier. Like, I will eat it and poop it out just fine, but if you have a solid candy and you give me the fucking candy corn, you're gonna get tricked.
Trick? Like what? You're gonna knock on his door in the night, then run away?
Nope. I'm gonna egg his house, and I always have 2 egg packs in my backpack for emergencies like these. I will then throw toilet paper all over his house, then I'm gonna go get my stuff from the car, and if you watch Dexter, then you know what happens next. But yeah, Haribo bears are solid and a mark of quality, but they're just boring. Same thing with Hershey's. Like, fun fact for you all viewers, Hershey is so processed and so poor quality that in Europe they have to legally disclose that they are a chocolate tasting product, not actual chocolate. But yeah, Haribo gets a B tier and Hershey's D tier. Just get Feastables at this point.
I actually somewhat agree with Joe. I mean, if you ever visited Europe and tasted some local chocolate, then, well, it's dependable on location, of course, but if you find a good one, then it's two worlds apart when you compare it to ours. And it's not as processed too, so that's why my wife tried to help with when she introduced healthier school meals. We just thought that FDA would have put in stricter regulations overall, but we had some bigger problems on our hands.
Kit Kats are fine. I always loved the name, but the actual product is nothing special. Same with the peanut M&Ms. You know, Joe Dog absolutely loves nuts and can't get enough of them in his petite mouth, but I just can't take all these nuts that M&Ms packs, and I sometimes choke on them, so I am forced to put Kit Kats in B tier, peanut M&Ms into the same tier, and original M&Ms into the S tier. And don't even get me started about that green M&M, because she could low-key get it, and the things I would do to her. By the time I'd be done with her, she would look like a jelly bean.
The fuck does that even mean?
Don't worry about it. Mike Ikes always lure me in with this beautiful packaging and sound banging, but when you get one at the door, you feel disappointed as hell. And when you give one out to a little boy in front of your door, he just looks like he's about to cry. So I take him into my house and, what was I? Oh, right, Mike Ikes, yeah. They're going into a tier because packaging looks great.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
Do you, though? Remember that it's Joe saying all of that?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know what you guys are babbling about, but I'm going to put Milk Duds in S tier because they taste good, sure, but mostly for the fact that I feel like I'm eating a poop of hamster a size of elephant, because if you ever had a hamster, you know that their poop is always the same and looks like that, so it's super funny. And now, another fun fact, our Milky Way bar is the same as Mars bar over in UK, and well, I actually like it way better than other veiny chocolate candy, and I get kind of hyper after eating a couple of those, so it goes up there with Milk Dud.
Did you just put a candy in S tier because it reminds you of hamster's poop?
Yep, I would also put Nerds in there if they were slightly bigger, because I have 2 natural teeth left, and it's hard for me to eat those in the middle of the night when I take out my dentures and I just can't bite it correctly, so it goes to a tier. But if you have more teeth, then I suppose it's S tier for you.
Holy shit, this dude might actually be in worse dental state than George Washington, and the guy's been dead for the past 200 years.
Okay, now we were just shitting on the Joe Dog for the sake of it. I remember speaking to George, and that fucker lost his first tooth at the age of 24 and had only 1 tooth left by the time he became the president. So don't you talk shit about my teeth. He also had a stanky ass breath because he basically had a customized set of dentures, and he had some real teeth extracted from different people, some wooden teeth, some were even made of elephant bones. He basically put in there anything that could closely resemble teeth. But as for our tier list, next 5 entries all have the blessing of Joe to go into S tier, because come on now, Reese's Cups and Reese's Pieces are instant banger, no explanation needed. Skittles are fucking gas and were a super hype back in the day. I just love to call my homies Snickers on the Halloween, and Sour Patch Kids literally have kids in the name. How can you not love it?
Oh yeah, I once remember when we once gone trick-or-treating with Barry and Joe called him his Snicker all the time, much to the Barack disappointment, and even after a slap, he didn't stop.
That's because Obama is a weak sissy with no upper body strength, and that fossil has no functioning pain receptors on his face, so you can cave his skull in and he will be walking around like nothing happened.
Not gonna lie, I didn't even notice that, but I do still feel pain, because once I remember that Will Smith was practicing to his role in Men in Black, and he knocked on my door, and when I opened it, he just shit smacked me to the ground, and I am still amazed that Chris Rock took this like a fucking champ, because I got almost knocked out by his slap.
Not gonna lie, I can appreciate a good slap, and Will Smith's technique and momentum is truly one of the best in the game. He should go pro. Especially now, I mean, dude is widely known cuck who pretends to be some kind of Rizzler, releases shit music now, and has a son almost as failed as Joe. I mean, almost, because Jaden at least didn't have a laptop with official government files that he sold to the Russians.
Can we just please get back to the list and wrap it up? I really don't like where this video is going.
You got it, Borbungasaurus. Starburst is fine, but overall it's a tier, especially on Halloween night. It could be like 2 times longer instead of being a square, and then it would be undeniable S tier. As for the Swedish fish, I hate that fucking surstrumming shit. I once opened it on the Air Force One and ate it, then the entire plane stenched for the next week, and I projectile vomited in several rooms that same flight.
Can somebody just end his suffering already? I can't listen to his demented special ed ass.
The only special ass in this room is yours, and I will get it one day, but Twix is S tier, and then...
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Which fucking dumbass decided to contaminate this beautiful list with this disgusting pile of the most dogshit food you can ever consume?
If someone ever would want to be funny and give me a fucking vegetable for the trick or treating, I would put my Dexter setup to use, just like with candy corn. But at least the only benefit is that green veggies make your loads bigger, so there's that, I guess.
You're absolutely right, Joseph. That's why I drink so many smoothies, and I always have a glass of it in my hand.
Holy shit, you were so inactive that I forgot you even was here in the first place.
Okay, so we have one pick left, and Whoppers are instant S tier. I never can get enough of these black balls in my mouth.
Jesus Christ. Shout out to Obamacare gang. So OMG, it's Birdman Archive and Zuber Sandwich.
You already know what's up, K31 owner.
Jacob, do you have any spare black balls you could give me this Halloween?
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.